Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to beat the Villain Invasion Act number 4 for Itachi or Crow really easily as a 100% solo player. You don't even need unbound all of your units. We're not even gonna use Kenpachi, guys. We're gonna make this as simple as possible. Now, if you guys take a look already, I do have a decent amount of coins saved up. I have not pulled on the banner, so I don't have any new units yet. We're not gonna be using any new units for this challenge. I'm going to show all of their equipment later on, don't you guys worry. This is going to be a 4 packs, and I accidentally started it without placing my farm. So let's go. Let's place the farms first off, then let's start the game. As I was saying before, I completely messed up. You should be wary that it is going to be 4 paths, which is why this is actually very challenging to most people. But all you need to do is actually put your Stone Alchemist down with the Investor trait. You don't need Investor. If you guys don't have it, it's fine. You don't need Ramen Guy. I still do not like Ramen Guy, and I stand by it. But if you guys did not know already, if you have your units with skins, it actually gives you more coins. So that's something you need to remember. And for now, the early waves, it's only going to come from here. Then it's going to come from here. Then it's going to come from this side, then this side. Once it is all maxed out, as you can see, the first unit you will be placing is going to be Puppet right over here. Now, with this Puppet, what you want to do is upgrade it to the upgrade 4 as fast as possible. There we go. And if you guys are not familiar with my units, it's going to be Shadow, which is Megumi. Megumi can be replaced with Kenpachi, which is a very easily obtainable unit. And you can also replace him with a different unit, such as like, let's say, String Demon. Anyone will really work. It's not that difficult. The very important units to have are going to be the Elf Mage, Forbidden Teacher, Salmon Sorcerer, obviously your farm, and Puppet. This last slot is very easily replaced. Next up, you're going to get another Puppet to level 4. Now, as you can see, it's actually going to be super easy. And to keep in mind, this is going to be 25 waves and not 15. Next up, what I want you to do is start aligning your Elf Mages. Now, my Elf Mage has triple S on the range, which is going to be 5.6. One of your Elf Mages will come over here, right on this dot. Next up, we're going to have another Elf Mage right on this one. And another Elf Mage, which will be placed right over here. Now, you can move these freely. You don't need to be perfect with their placements. It's completely fine, honestly. Look over here. I did the exact same thing for all of the Elf Mages. So all of them are going to be upgraded over here. If you upgrade it over here, it's going to be a complete waste. So make sure you guys do not upgrade it. It's so expensive for just a small stat boost. Now, I won't upgrade the Werewolf in case you guys don't have Megumi. But if you guys have Megumi, obviously you abuse it and you upgrade this Werewolf. But we're going to leave that guy alone. Next thing you're going to do is level up your Forbidden Teacher. So 30% damage on everyone. Look at their damage. Very easy. We are already at 21 out of 25. Next up for the Puppets, since we did not upgrade them, if you guys follow this diligently, next thing you're going to do is upgrade the Puppet that's over here all the way up. Then the Puppet for this side, you only need to get it all the way up here. Now, of course, you can also level this up if you want to for like 1,000 extra damage max. It's not that required, and I definitely don't recommend so, but it's fine. Next thing you're going to do is place it right over here, the Salmon Sorcerer. So if anyone walks through, they will actually slow. Another Salmon Sorcerer over here with the slow. Then for the final Salmon Sorcerer, you're going to put it over here. This covers this range for this side. Now that we're already at the 25 wave mark, the boss over here, 1.4 million. There will be another boss over here, which is going to be Razor Jaw. So there are a lot of units, and look, we have everybody placed down already except for these Forbidden Teachers. We don't actually need them. And yes, if you have a lot of spare cash, then you can start upgrading your Elf Mages. That's only if you have a lot of spare cash, by the way, because like I said, honestly, the best way is to just level this guy up. It just speeds it up a lot faster. And I'm 100% sure you can do this without Megumi, so I'm just gonna level him up anyway. Just speed this process up, so as to not let you guys keep watching pointless stuff. And for the, if you guys are using this Winged Spirit, you can just move his position by clicking on him and then just clicking relocate. And you can move him anywhere in the range, and you can just move him there. Nothing really happens too much in this one, but it's fine. And yeah, look at that. Very simple. Well, it looks like it's going to get close, because both of them will actually get really dangerous. If it gets dangerous, you can just level this up. And one thing I'd recommend is targeting this to the boss. And since you have Puppet, Puppet can actually rewind. Yes, that Puppet doesn't hit it, so you have to wait for not that one. Puppet, there. You can just keep rewinding if ever the boss gets quite close, because look at the range, it actually covers both ends, which means nothing should ever get through. One thing to keep in mind as well for the stage info is that there are splits, so they can actually split into multiple enemies. There is also this, which is difficult, and they can also respawn, which is why this guy is back alive, because I do not have dots in this team. Well, I somehow do. If you guys have a dot, then it should already be under 8 minutes. And again, like I said, it's only taking so long because this guy keeps respawning. Frustrating, but there's nothing I can really do about it. I can put this down. Yes, it works. So I'm going to buff him so that this just speeds it up a bit. And once this is actually done, I'll show you guys the equipment. So see you guys in a few seconds. I'll also be posting a video of opening 100,000 villain coins. So if you guys are interested, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Let's go ahead and break down the units I was using. I have Unbound Megumi, but like I said, you don't need Unbound Megumi. You don't even need Megumi in the first place. His weapon is a double legendary on the Hex Blade. We have the Magic Book, which deals 16.7% magical damage. We have 3 Swords from Hell, which is going to be 12.8 damage. Next we have is Salmon Sorcerer. We have this, which is actually wrong. I'm supposed to put this on, I forgot. But basically inverse, when you place him down, he will deal 65% slow, so that's the one you actually want. The other one is completely fine as well, but that only works when he's higher level. We have a kunai for the negative SPA. We don't really need it though. We have Warrior's Axe, which obviously does not do anything. I just put it there for the memes. That's pretty much it. It's just physical damage, and this guy is magical. Next up, we have Stone Alchemist with the Investor trait. Done. We have Elf Mage with Draconic. Obviously, the trait doesn't matter. This is just useless. We have Elven Battle Staff. This is the perfect damage stat with decent SPA. We have Magic Book at 13.5. We have the Shinigami Sword, which has a really good crit chance. So that is going to be nice. And then we also have damage. And lastly, on the team, we have Forbidden Teacher, which does not do anything, just buffs. And that is pretty much the breakdown. And like I said, if you guys do not have a Shadow or Megumi, feel free to bring in a String Demon. That could work. Kenpachi, obviously Kenpachi is for free. Okay guys, there's nothing to say. Kenpachi is really easy. If you guys don't know how to solo and get Kenpachi, just check my previous video out in the long form section. I did make a guide on it earlier in the video. If you guys do not know the buff to get more coins, that is actually going to be click here. Sage buffs, right? Look at this. We have we have a 90% buff because we have 3 skins. And if you replace Megumi and you put in someone like a Hollow or a String Demon, you can get the 100%. Although that is very unnecessary, you do not need to get 100% on this, it's fine. Also, like I mentioned earlier in the video, I did not use any new units. If you guys want to use new units, you can go all the way up to 100%, which will greatly increase the amount. Well, not really, it's going to be 15k flat instead of 14.25. And make sure you guys do subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already, and I will see you all in the next video.